Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about the secret to living your best life, unlocking the power of positive habits. In this video, we'll cover the benefits of positive habits, how to identify negative habits, and practical tips for cultivating and sustaining positive habits. Have you ever felt trapped, unable to break free from negative patterns in your life? Maybe you constantly hit the snooze button on your alarm and struggle to get out of bed in the morning. Or maybe you reach for unhealthy snacks whenever you're stressed or anxious. I understand how you feel because I've been there. For years, I struggled with bad habits that prevented me from living my best life. I wasn't able to make meaningful changes and transform my lifestyle until I discovered the power of positive habits. In this article, I'd like to reveal the key to living your best life, harnessing the power of positive habits. You can create the life you've always wanted by developing positive habits and breaking free from negative patterns. So let's get started and learn how to incorporate positive habits into your daily routine. Have you ever noticed how some things in your life seem to happen on their own, without you even realizing it? Perhaps you brush your teeth before going to bed or fasten your seatbelt when you get into your car. These are examples of habits that have a significant impact on our daily lives. In fact, studies have shown that habits drive up to 40% of our daily actions rather than conscious decision-making. This means that the habits we develop can have a big impact on our overall lifestyle and well-being. But how do habits work in practice? Allow me to share a personal story to help you understand. I used to bite my nails all the time in college. I couldn't seem to break my nervous habit, no matter how hard I tried. I read an article about the science of habits one day and realized that my nail biting was the result of a habit loop. A cue, anxiety, a routine, biting my nails, and a reward, temporary relief from anxiety. Once I realized this, I was able to break the habit by altering my routine. Rather than biting my nails, I began carrying a stress ball with me to squeeze whenever I felt anxious. This new routine provided the same benefit of temporary anxiety relief, but in a healthier way. This is just one example of habits' power. We can transform our lives and achieve our goals by understanding how habits work and taking deliberate steps to develop positive habits. Now that we understand the power of habits, we must recognize when they are negative and preventing us from living our best lives. Negative habits can be difficult to recognize because they are often ingrained in our daily routines and go unnoticed. Allow me to illustrate this point with a personal story. For years, I had a bad habit of putting off important tasks. I would tell myself that I worked better under pressure and would postpone important projects until the last possible moment. However, this habit caused me a lot of stress and frequently resulted in poor work. I didn't realize how much time I was wasting on unimportant tasks and how much I was procrastinating until I started tracking my daily habits. By identifying this negative habit, I was able to break the cycle and develop more positive time management and productivity habits. If you're having trouble identifying negative habits in your own life, try keeping track of your daily routines for a few days. Pay attention to any patterns or behaviors that are preventing you from moving forward or causing you stress. Once you've identified these negative habits, you can work on breaking them and developing more positive ones. Now that we've identified our bad habits, it's time to focus on developing good habits that will allow us to live our best lives. Positive habits are actions that help us create a more fulfilling and healthy lifestyle by aligning with our goals and values. Allow me to illustrate this point with a personal story. I made a commitment to start exercising regularly a few years ago. It was difficult to find motivation to go to the gym at first, but I started small and gradually built up my routine. I began to notice how much better I felt physically and mentally after a few weeks. I had to be deliberate about my routine in order to make exercise a positive habit. I put gym time on my calendar, found an accountability partner to exercise with, and began tracking my progress. These small steps assisted me in developing a positive habit that is now an essential part of my daily routine. It is critical to start small and be consistent when developing positive habits. Make a commitment to practicing one or two habits that align with your goals and values every day. These positive habits will become ingrained in your daily routine over time, allowing you to live a more fulfilling and healthy lifestyle. Develop positive habits is only the first step in living your best life. The next step is to make those habits stick in the long run. We frequently begin strong with a new habit but quickly fall back into old patterns. Allow me to illustrate this point with a personal story. I began meditating every morning a few years ago in order to reduce stress and improve my focus. It was simple to commit to this new habit at first, but after a few weeks, I began to skip days or make excuses for why I couldn't meditate that day. To make meditation a habit, I had to be deliberate in my approach. I began tracking my progress, set meditation reminders on my phone, and discovered a community of like-minded people who also practiced meditation. By establishing these systems of accountability and support, I was able to develop a meditation habit that has lasted for years. If you want your positive habits to stick, try incorporating accountability and support systems into your routine. This could include keeping track of your progress, locating an accountability partner or community, or setting daily reminders to practice your habit. Remember that developing a positive habit takes time and effort, but the benefits of living a healthier and more fulfilling lifestyle are well worth the effort. Cultivating positive habits is more than just breaking bad habits and improving our daily routines. It's also about profiting the numerous benefits of leading a more fulfilling and healthy lifestyle. Allow me to illustrate this point with a personal story. I noticed a significant improvement in my overall health and well-being after I began exercising regularly. I felt more energetic during the day, was less stressed, and slept better at night. In addition, I began to feel more confident in my body and was pleased with my progress. However, the advantages of positive habits go beyond physical health. Practicing gratitude every day, for example, can help us cultivate a more positive outlook on life and strengthen our relationships with others. Similarly, mindfulness practice can help us reduce stress and improve our focus, resulting in increased productivity and creativity. Positive habits provide numerous and diverse benefits. We can live a more fulfilling and healthy lifestyle by cultivating positive habits that align with our goals and values. So, don't be afraid to start small and develop positive habits that will help you live your best life. To summarize, one of the most effective ways to unlock the power of a fulfilling and healthy lifestyle is to develop positive habits. We can experience numerous benefits that improve our overall well-being by identifying negative habits, cultivating positive ones, and making them stick. Remember that developing positive habits takes time and effort, but the benefits are well worth the effort. Whether it's a new exercise routine or practicing gratitude every day, every positive habit you develop can help you live your best life. So don't put off taking the first step toward developing positive habits. Begin small, stay consistent, and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. You can harness the power of positive habits and live the life you've always desired with time and effort. That's it for today's video on the secret to living your best life. Remember that building positive habits takes time and effort, but the rewards are worth it. By cultivating positive habits that align with your goals and values, you can experience a more fulfilling and healthy lifestyle. So start small, stay consistent, and celebrate your progress along the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.